Narcissistic abuse will shatter you. It will leave you doubting and questioning your own sanity. Your abuser will haunt your dreams, leaving you disturbed and in tears. Even asleep, you will remain caught in the grip of his abuse. There will even be those times when ironically your subconscious reminds you of the loving, tender moments when the narcissist lavished you with what you believed was love. You'll feel trapped in a mind-bending, horrific web of deceit. Does that sound familiar? If it does, you are not alone. You are not crazy. You are not weak. This is what narcissistic abuse does to people. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Classroom of Life. I am Tom, and today I will be walking you through the necessary steps you need to take in order to heal from a narcissistic abuse. If you aren't subscribed to our channel, hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications to avoid missing out on any of our life-saving and personal development videos. Having said that, now let's begin. Narcissistic abuse is a form of psychological warfare seen in dysfunctional relationships that employs the use of lies, gaslighting, manipulation, threats, and other forms of controlling behaviors. Narcissistic abuse can be emotional, mental, physical, financial, spiritual, or sexual in nature. The narcissistic abuser manipulates you to fulfill his or her desires at any cost. They do not feel love or guilt in the manner you do. When they hurt you, it does not bother them. In fact, they enjoy it. Narcissists are empty souls who will suck the life out of everyone around them to fill themselves up. They only feel good when they get their way, even if others are left crushed and demoralized in their wake. If they are losing control, they will say anything or sacrifice anyone to regain their power. It does not matter if it is their partner, child, parent, or friend. Their first concern will always be themselves. They have no moral code. This insidious abuse changes you. It affects the way you think about yourself and how you respond to others. It's like a thunderous cloud that covers you day and night. This is not an occasional behavior, but it is a consistent, ongoing pattern of abusive behavior. At its core, narcissistic abuse is a soul-crushing, crazy-making form of abuse. Its purpose is to render you helpless to serve the narcissist's desires. It slowly builds layers of emotional scars upon scars. Over time, it affects your identity, mental, and physical health on the deepest levels. The extent of the damage depends on how long you are exposed to your abuser. It feels like you are living in a war zone. Narcissistic abusers deal in psychological and emotional torture, spiritual degradation, physical abuse, and isolation. All boundaries are lost. The abuser, who must be in total control, breaks down your boundaries one by one. When control begins to slip, abuse intensifies. You begin to believe that you are defective. You come to believe the narcissist is a superior being. You are told this time and time again. Your thinking conforms. You no longer think rationally. The confusion is profound. You are not doomed to suffer from the effects of narcissistic abuse forever, but it does take work to heal. You cannot stay with your abuser, nor can you allow them to torture your subconscious once you have removed yourself from the situation. Here are the necessary steps you can take to gradually heal from narcissistic abuse. Get to safety. If you are wounded, you cannot begin to heal while living in a war zone. When you are living with a narcissistic abuser, you live every day under attack. To heal, you must leave the abuser. You must go. There must be no contact with your abuser. If you cannot go, maybe children are involved. Always meet in a public place or have someone with you. Never ever let them come to your new home. Never be alone with your abuser again. If you can prevent it, do not let them know where you live. Process the grief and loss. It is important to realize you are going through a grief process. You have lost someone you loved, possibly your home, and a life in which you were involved. Even though they were abusive, at some point they were charming and appeared to love you. You formed an attachment and built a life with them. Good or bad, you believed you were in a genuine relationship. Now it's all gone, and you are starting over. You will have mixed feelings about this loss. Even though you are no longer being battered, the irony is that a large portion of your feelings in the beginning will be centered around the grief and loss. You will not believe someone can be that callous and self-centered. Parts of the fantasy will still exist. They will be the hardest to go. As time passes, this will change, and you will realize you have made it without them. You have lost nothing except someone who thought only of themselves and nothing about the safety and survival of you and yours. Redefine yourself. Being abused changes how you think about yourself. You heal much quicker from a physical wound than you do from an emotional wound. The narcissistic abuser leaves psychological, emotional scars, although some also use physical abuse as well. They leave a special type of scar. Depending on how long you remain in the abusive situation and its severity, that will be a determining factor in your recovery. But recover you can. Awareness is always the key. When the self-degrading thoughts begin, stop immediately. Do not entertain his lies. Backtrack and replace the thoughts with more positive ways of viewing yourself. You are strong or you would not have survived. Do not allow you to become your abuser. If you do, game over. He wins, you lose. Get connected. The narcissist's strength is in your isolation. This probably means you have been cut off from your family or have minimal contact. In most cases, their friends were your friends. You may have a friend or two who you can call yours, but you didn't see them much during the relationship. Now you have the freedom to develop a circle of support. It is ever so important to your future success. It's time to contact those old friends and reconnect. You can make friends with those work acquaintances that you never could before. You can have meaningful relationships. You can now choose a place of worship, join a club, go out on Saturday night with friends, or just spend quiet time with alone, or have a pleasant family time with your children. Create a new future. You have a second chance at life. It's all yours. What are you going to do with this brand new, untarnished part of your life? That is a tremendous thought when you are first faced with a clean slate. It may be smudged with memories and other issues that need to be worked out, but in time it will happen. Don't let that undo you. Always be ready when opportunity comes knocking, and it is pounding at your door right now. Open up yourself to possibilities. Never again will you have to listen to the degrading rhetoric of a narcissist. Your walls breathe peace to you as you enter your space. This is your chance to make a place for yourself in the sun. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out our many other important personal development videos. If you still haven't yet subscribed, I guarantee you will miss out on many of our amazing psychology and personal development videos. If you've subscribed, congratulations. Keep growing, and until next time, take care.